So what's happening in the Italian post office and what is being done about this? Well, first of all, I think that we need to put the company into context. Now, you think of the Italian post, you think of the Italian post office, and you think of letters and parcels and the like. But in actual fact, Poste Italiane, the Italian post office, is the largest company providing services, financial services, insurance as well, because we have three main areas of business. Obviously, mail, logistics, financial services, and then we have insurance as well. It's important to remember that we have offices, post offices, in 13,200 locations. And we cover the entire country from north to south, and we are probably one of the largest employers in the country, 143,000 employees. So obviously we've provided a job to all these people, but to their families as well. Their families pivot around the jobs which we have found for their family members. So I think that employment is a topic which must be borne in mind. It can't be eliminated. We also have 30 million customers. So we're in contact, in daily contact with virtually the entire country. So the whole theme of diversity, the difficulties encountered by individuals in small places, there's a very close contact between the local community and the people working in the post office. There's been a lot of impoverishment recently in Italy, and things have changed, relations have changed. The population is aging, the family structure is no longer the same, and then we have the phenomenon of multiculturalism. The idea we're trying to promote in a more organized fashion is to use this network which we have, which covers the entire country, to create a network of volunteers, to establish links, because many of our employees are already working anyway in a number of areas where volunteer work is necessary. So we're trying to get everybody involved, all our employees. We're trying to get them to work with non-profit making organizations at a local level, and we're trying to provide some sort of uniformity to all these efforts, thanks to a foundation which was set up in 2015. It was only set up in July of last year. It's very, very recent. The idea of this non-profit making foundation was to bring together, to pool and have converge a number of activities which were already being organized at local level. And we're trying to focus now on the theme of diversity and social diversity as well. Now, recently we published the up-to-date guidelines and the projects which are financed by this foundation, financed with economic means, but we're also using human capital to implement these projects. There are about 16 projects which have been launched, and you can see that most of them are focusing on two key aspects of our society, where there are important challenges to be met: youth and the elderly. Now, the demographic structure of this country is such that we have to bear in mind that there is an elderly section of the population. So we're trying to build bridges, as was said earlier on, with the local communities, the local associations, the local non-profit organizations, so that we can launch initiatives, particularly in schools, to avoid the whole phenomenon of bullyism. We're trying to help foreign students integrate, avoid dropouts. We're trying to get young people into jobs, particularly young people who've undergone some form of detention. And there are all sorts of different measures which have been taken. So what we're trying to do is to make available to the country our resources, our human and financial resources, but also our contacts as well, because Poste Italiane clearly has a great number of contacts with the public and private sectors and partnerships in with both sectors. So we wish to set up synergies, a network which can provide a golden opportunity, and we've just started. I believe that you have many migrants who have accounts. Yes. Well, we are in a way, a an opening, a point of opening, a type of bridge or a contact for these young foreigners. And this too. Well, what's the percentage? Could you give us an idea of how many foreigners have accounts with the Italian Post Office? We have about 500,000 migrants out of 7 million who have accounts. Now, there are some basic instruments such as Poste Pay, and there's an even greater number of users who are foreign. Well, thank you very much, Madam Gianardi.